Hello, hi friends. Welcome to Launchshare Tadaya Pillaga channel. So hope everyone are doing good. And today I am going to explain on the topic like what are the options after completing BTech. So whatever I searched in the net, some options I found it. So I want to share what are the options are available. So first one, like one people will complete the BTech either after diploma or after inter. Directly they join in BTech, whatever the stream, they will successfully complete BTech. So that time, people will think. So what are the options? What we have to do after BTech? So the possible options are this one there. First one is higher studies, and the second option is courses, and after that job opportunities. So what are the higher studies options available that we will see. So coming to higher studies, after BTech, so MTech or ME. So this is the one. Students, they have to write entrance exam such as GATE. So students has option to write GATE exam in third year also while they studying in BTech third year. That time also they can write this exam. So usually they will conduct in every year February first or second weeks, and so on. This score is also valid for 3 years. So this is from 2014 onwards they made like this. And so MTech is like 2 years course duration and is focused on technology subjects. So top colleges for MTech are like IIT colleges, NITs, and BITS Pilani and Vellore, some institutes in Indira Gandhi National Open University. So people who wants to go for MTech or ME higher studies, they can choose this option. Another option is MEA, Master of Business Administration. So after BTech, if people wants to go management side, so that time this MBA combination will be very good chance. So they have to write entrance exam CAT, and this is also 2 years course duration only. So this is very important, to improve business and technical and managerial skills, problem solving skills, and communication skills. Everything it will be developed once if you do MBA. And given companies also, if we have like BTech with MBA degree, it will be more preference to those candidates. And this MTech or MBA studies, if you should be in a top colleges, then only it will be a good benefit and a good recognition, and you will get campus placements also there. Like MBA means like you have to do in top colleges like IIM. Few IIMs are there. 5 colleges: Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Kolkata, Lucknow, and Kharagpur are there. So I found some of the top NIT colleges which are for MTech, that I will share the link in the description box. So moving on, the other option is MS, Master in Science. So some students, they want to study in abroad. They want to go for higher degree, that is MS. So they can do study there and they can get the job from there only. So they have to write exam GRE or TOEFL. So few schools like in US they'll call it great schools. So those schools, few are required to write either GRE or both GRE and TOEFL like that. So say both are entrance exams. Like TOEFL is for like testing how much English knowledge the students have, and GRE is on the technical streams kind. So this one is mostly popular MS in US, like for courses like engineering or business science, computer science and IT. And what are the minimum requirements to do MS is like that 4 years this one no bachelor's degree or relevant field with an average GPA. The percentage should be 70% or above, or GPA is 3%. And to join this and one more exam also they have to write. So they have to test like how much English proficiency the students has. So that is called IELTS, that is International English Language Testing System. So this test also have to write, and GRE score that is 290 or above. And the interview it might be like statement of purpose, why we are going, what is the purpose you want to study in abroad. So some link I referred and I found this is useful. I can share that link. So that's all for higher studies. Even if you study for MTech or also you can go for lecturer jobs. That is one option. And so the other option after BTech is courses and certifications. So we can join like in their NIT centers or few top institutes. They will give coachings on this few technologies. So it will be benefit if you do the hands-on, if you have hands-on experiences on these courses. For example, here data science and digital marketing, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So these are the few softwares I listed here. If you want to go for core side like embedded systems, very large scale integration, VLSI technologies, or Scrum Master, like if you like agile side, if you want to go, then these are the options. Certified Scrum Master or full stack developer. Mostly companies are nowadays expecting like a full stack developer, that is like front end and back end. Front end it will be like React JS, Angular, some examples, Bootstrap, Node.js, all those things, and back end is like Java or something. If you don't want a coding side and all, means digital marketing, that is the one option. And testing side also we have the tools such as Selenium and QTP, Load Runner. For example, those links I have gone through those things. What are the names? I'm just sharing that. So if you do certification, then it will be benefit to get the job. Once we get the job also, it will be easy to work on that. Okay, move on. So after BTech, few companies they will provide internships. If a students will get option this one, then it is a good opportunity to learn. And so the in company they will provide the trainings also, so you can get understand about how the job it will be and what are the strengths and weaknesses of ours, we can understand. And it will be like 3 to 6 months. The programs will be provided by large companies. So it will help to build our professional skills and how the work environment it is. So how to interact with other people, how to do work, and all those things we can learn. Students can learn that. So this is excellent opportunity, and so we can explore ourselves to real world and working environment also. Okay, that is about internships. So once we complete internships also, there is a chance we can join, extend the internships, or directly the companies also they can take if they interested. There is a possibility. So overall wise, like you can get some knowledge like how the work environment and all. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's move on. So we saw two options after BTech completion. The third option is job opportunities Under job opportunities, what are the options we have that we will see? So here college placements. So while studying itself from top colleges and some deemed universities are, they will provide campus placements also. So for candidates, it's a very easy opportunity, and comparatively with outside, it is like less competition within college only. So students will have less competition because the only with the third year or fourth year candidates only will be allowed to attend the exams. So what we have to do, students? So they have to keep ready with their resume and the subjects whatever you completed, no? Like third year, fourth year, till fourth year, first sem. The subject should have good score in their curriculum, and whatever the projects, if they have completed any internships projects or BTech projects, they should have aware on the details what they completed, and these are things they should mention in the resume. And also added advantages, if you have involved in any extracurricular activities and some presentations, if any like marathons will be there, no? So that time techathon like that it will be they conducted, so that also you can mention in resume. It is also an added advantage. And so you also have to prepare thoroughly for competitive exams. Mostly in all companies, like first and second round will be on this one only, like aptitude test, logical reasoning, programming skills, examples like flow charts kind they will give, and this is mainly for testing how the candidate is performing, how they are thinking, how they are analyzing, how they will solve the program, like that only it will be there. And some puzzles also there, some companies they will give, and computer programming technology such as like C or Java, based on this also the exam will be there. And once we clear these rounds, then you will be ready for the second other round. Some companies they will provide group discussions also. So once this conduction is completed, once this few companies only they will conduct on group discussion. So if you practice this also, it will helpful for you to get the job. So we can easily select in this round also. After this, like you have to go for technical round, and technical rounds also they may ask few questions on programming skills. For example, small programs like how you will write a palindrome program, or some strings, give examples, fill like iteration Java programs or C or Java language, anything they may ask you simple questions or general questions they will ask. And HR discussion also it will be on your personal, like what is that, why you want to do, anywhere you can work after we onboarded you, like that. There are few questions they will ask on HR discussion also. And it's better if you have some knowledge also whatever the company you are applying for, and they may ask also in HR discussion. So it is a main simple opportunity to get a job in campus placements. So let's move on, we'll discuss other topic. So the public sector companies. So public sector undertakings, users say it's like this means basis on GATE score. A few things they will like based on GATE score only they will recruit graduate engineers for their entry level positions. So these companies, public sector companies, these are like partially it's owned by state or central or both government sectors. It's like that. Popular companies, for example, few are given like BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electrics Limited, NTPC Limited, and it is like National Thermal Power Corporation Limited, Hindustan Copper Limited, LIC, NALCO, and Steel Authority of India. These are few companies here listed here. So once they like we have to check on the online when they are giving, like they will notification they will give, that time we have to apply, and there is like as limit and application fee, everything, when the exam date and all they will be given there, so that we have to check and be thorough preparation is required for this. And so they recruit employees based on two categories, that is like based on GATE score with valid GATE score or without GATE scores. And also like a few public sector units does not require GATE score, such as like RBI and BART Atomic Research Center, Airport Authority of India. So for further details you can Google it. Okay, and let's move on. The other job opportunities are like civil services. So generally this UPSC examination, any degree candidates are eligible for this. So the students they have to prepare very well before applying, and few people like they study like day and night, like that 18 hours 20 hours they will spend and they will prepare. So once we get, like based on the rank they will place in a positions, like we have IAS, IPS or IFS, and main is like IES is the Indian Engineering Services. So this is for specially for engineering students only. So this is like engineering services examination, that also we call it as, and engineers work under India governments and they will be designated as a class 1 officer. So they manage like few large segments public sector companies, that is like Indian Railways, power, telecommunication. So they will be posted in these sectors, different sectors like related to central government jobs, telecommunication, central water engineering, defense services of engineering, central engineering services. So if you get the job at these options, it is well and good. And for this also the exam is like little tough, so you have to spend and you have to do coaching, everything. It will be so practice, based on practice only you will be clear this exam. So the exam will be on 3 stages. The first stage is the objective type papers, that is like preliminary stage 1 examination, and the second one is main or stage 2 examination we call. So it is a conventional type papers, and stage 3 is a personality test. So after these 3 rounds if you completed, then you will be placed in a particular sector. So for IES specifically is a qualification is engineering, and age limit is mostly on 20 and 30 years for general category, and the different branches are here, and whatever link I gone through those things I can share the details. Okay, yeah, that's it. So let's move on. And we have other option is Indian Armed Forces. Other of this is also one good opportunity for BTech after BTech completion. It has like Indian Army, Air Force, Navy. So Army is like land based, Air Force air based, Navy is water based. So Army is like 3 branches. So it's like Corps of Engineering, Electronics and Mechanical Engineering, Signals. So they have the conduct and test like TGC, something technical graduate course, or SSC tech entry schemes. So these 2 are like different exams, they have to write. And for Air Force related means this is the exam, Air Force common admission test. And for Navy it is like special naval architects entry scheme. And after BTech then there are also like a few courses like marine engineer kind. So once you complete those courses, they can be, maybe there may be some exams, so we can be placed in the job. So I have to explore more on that options. Okay, let's move on. And so for example, if we didn't get campus no job, there is option off campus. Then if you didn't get a job through campus, then don't worry. So what are the options you can see? So off campus means will be like from outside, like every colleges, every all BTech candidates and all will come here. Competition will be very more, and walk-ins will be connected few companies. Once we get the information, and immediately you have to go and you have to attend that. So yeah, always like you have to keep handy resumes, and you have to walk into the companies through friends or any referrals. You can get that, or through portals. That is the one option. So once you, if you get the, once your resume is shortlisted, then HR will send mail. So based on that mail you can attend the test and further rounds. So every company is mostly, this is the aptitude test. First round is like you have to clear. So based on the companies, the rounds will be vary. So main thing is like to clear these exams, like you have to be more practice on this aptitude, this one logical reasoning, puzzles and problem solving skills, all those things. So you have to register in all portals, Naukri, LinkedIn, and upload your resume. And resume also should be in a proper format, and you have to be very thorough preparation for this. And also like if you take the exams on online portals, for few examples are like eLitmus, AMCAT portals. Once you register in that portals and if you write the exam, no, there will be a score, it will be given, and this score will be referred by few companies, and so they will filter the candidates based on this percentage. Okay, so yeah, that's it. We'll move on. And other option is entrepreneurship. So many startups are coming nowadays, so the engineers will start like their own business, and this path has a lot of challenges. So and few people's like they develop apps also, and they will release like example Redbus and Coffee Day, few things like these are like entrepreneurships. And even if for IT field softwares also, they can develop the apps, small apps, and then they will release those to the market. Okay, yeah, well, let's move on. And other opportunities are like lecturer or banking exams. So if you do MTech or MBA or PhD, so based on eligibility you can apply to lecturer job also in a colleges. And banking, so based on the experience they get good packages and all. And banking exams also, it's like IBPS, Institute of Banking Personnel Selection. So this they conduct like common exams and common interviews for a nationalized banks for various posts like clerk, PO, specialist officers. So this IBPS they will conduct exam, and then they will filter it. And the other category is IBPS IT engineer. So for this like age limit is 21 to 35 years. And BSNL DTA telecom technical assistant. So for this age limit is 30 years. So even diploma candidates they can write. for branch, what is like civil. I think civil is not there, I think. We can refer the detailed details in the link. I found a few things, I can share that. And engineering also, either diploma candidates or engineering candidates, they can apply to this BSNL TTA. And other is JTO, Junior Telecom Officer. This is also very good job, and 21 years minimum, and max is 30 for general candidate. So mostly all is like government jobs, and that will be 38 to 30 years only max age limit overall wise. Yeah. So these are the other options. You can find it here. Let's move on. So that's it. So even in IT companies, like once you cleared all these first rounds and technical HR rounds, once you enter into the company, then only you will get to know where they are giving training to you and where they are placing you. So based on their requirement, they will place you. So they may place you in front end only, like for example AngularJS or HTML5, all those web designing, or they may put in backend or like .NET, Java, or this VLS. It's something like that. And yeah, sometimes they will put you on testing side also, software testing tools like Selenium, all those things. Yeah, that's it. So all the best to all students. So think twice before you act and before you take decisions. So overall wise, while so you start your studies in BTech, no, that time itself, first year itself, a candidate has to decide what we have to do after BTech. So this should be there in their mind, then only you can achieve whatever you are thinking, what is the career after BTech. These are the things you should be there in mind. So if you prepare from first and second year itself, thorough preparation, if you started, then definitely you will get the job while you are studying in third year or fourth year. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and share to your friends also, and please comment it. And thank you for watching. Keep subscribe our share channel.